What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Recess. Chris and Abed here. We're here in Las Vegas to check out this thing behind me. It's the Sphere, and I'm sure you've seen and heard a lot about it. But we're going to actually go inside, check it out for you, and report back to see what is it all about. It's the largest spherical structure ever built, the largest LED screen ever built. It's got so many cool things. We'll tell you all of the deets when we get inside. So let's go over there. You know what time it is. It's recess time. All right, like I said in the intro, the Sphere is actually the largest spherical building in the entire world. And as you can see behind me, the giant LED screen, which is also the largest screen in the world, is made up of about 1.2 million individual LED bulbs, which is absolutely insane. So trigger warning, tryptophobics, look away, but you can see all of the individual LEDs up close, and it's really, really cool. It's hard to fathom that many, but the Sphere is absolutely huge. It's over 350 feet tall and over 550 feet wide, which is absolutely massive. This thing is giant. It looks big from far away, and when you get up close, it is really, really imposing. Of course, the graphics on the Sphere do change periodically, and people can even put advertisements up there for a hefty sum of, I think, about $400,000 a day. So, you can just watch the Sphere and see what cool images pop up on it. All right, so the entrance to the walkway that goes over to the Sphere from the Venetian is actually located in the convention center. Just know that signage is very limited as far as the Sphere is concerned. There are people holding signs that say Sphere this way, so be on the lookout for them. When there is a convention going on in the convention center, you may not be able to cut through the convention center to get to the walkway. You may have to go out around and walk on the sidewalk outside. So just something to keep in mind, but they'll let you know which way to go when you get here to the Venetian.
All right, we're here for the 4:30 show. Gates opened a little bit before 4 o'clock. As you can see, there's a lot of people, but so far it's really well organized and very well staffed. All right, we're going through security. We'll see you on the other side.
So just know when you come into the Sphere, whatever time you bought for isn't actually the time that the movie starts, Postcards from Earth. It's actually what time you're able to come experience all of the stuff in the lobby. The movie actually starts 1 hour after that. So, for instance, we got tickets for 4:30. Our showtime doesn't actually begin until 5:30. So we have from 4:30 to 5:30 to explore all of the exhibits here within the atrium. And there's also a bunch of interactive AI robots that you can talk to. And it's kind of creepy. All right, conspiracy theory, I think that somebody's controlling them and speaking to them with a camera, because come on, how can they recognize that stuff? One robot recognized that a guy was bald and made a joke about it, and then someone was wearing sunglasses inside, so the robot made a joke about that. Again, it's kind of creepy, but definitely come check it out when you're here at the Sphere. There's also an avatar experience where you step into the middle of a bunch of cameras that creates this 3D video for you and then emails it to you. So just know that the lines for these things do get kind of long because everyone's sort of doing the same thing, but I haven't found it too difficult to do the things that we wanted to do. There's tons of food and drinks here at the Sphere. There's concession stands all over, and they even have some bars, I think, on the upper levels. But we just stopped by a bar here on the lower level to get their premium cocktail, their signature cocktail, the Quantum Root, and it comes in this commemorative shaker that you get to keep. So yes, the cocktail is $30, but let's be real, half of it is the shaker. This is actually pretty quality, it's nice. So the cocktail itself is Jameson peach, ginger, and lemon. They made it right in front of us. It looks really good, and this is super cold, so I'm excited to try it. Let's give it a taste. Take off the shaker, and you just sip from the top. That is really good. It's taste the ginger in it. The peach isn't too strong or sweet. This is a 4 out of 5. Plus the shaker is awesome. 5 out of 5 for the shaker. This is cool. Yeah. All right, so we found our seats. We're in section 407, which is at the top. Just a word of caution, if you get vertigo or you're scared of heights, this is pretty high up and it's very steep at the top section. So just know that when you buy your tickets. But there's not a bad seat in the house, honestly, just because of how open this is and how large the screen is. So fun fact, this is actually the largest wraparound LED screen in the entire world inside. So it's pretty neat. It's like a lot of world's largest, right? It's like the world's largest LED screen on the outside. and on the inside as well. And this is a 16K resolution screen, and they had to get special cameras to film this movie. Directed by Darren Aronofsky, which is if you recognize that name, he's directed like Black Swan and The Whale. So excited to see the movie. From entrance into the doors to the end of the movie, running about 2 hours. So as we saw downstairs in the exhibition of the sound, they actually have this really cool state-of-the-art like beam technology for their speakers that focuses sound at each seat. There's over 157,000 speakers in this building. That's a wild amount. That's so many speakers. So I'm excited to see what it sounds like. As much as the visuals really drive this movie, the sound is right there with it. So
we're only going to film a few snippets and show y'all just a quick little montage. And we're not going to film everything because we feel like you should have a surprise. There should be something that's a surprise, especially when you pay this kind of money. But we'll show you the main highlights that you've probably already seen on TikTok and other social media platforms. So we hope you enjoyed this little montage. Make sure to wait to the end because we're going to give you our final thoughts, whether or not the sphere is worth it.
You come from a place called Earth. On your next breath, remember,
this is incredible.
Some life still drifted, but life would not be contained there. Evolving, adapting, inventing.
Okay guys, we just finished Postcard from Earth, and I have to say, from the footage that you just saw, it does not do that show justice at all. Being in that theater was almost overwhelming a little bit when it started. It was such a cool experience, like one of the most unique movie-going experiences I've ever experienced. The screen just engulfed your vision 100%. The 16K resolution was just so clear, so crisp. The sound was incredible. I haven't heard sound like that before in a theater. So I have to say, it all in all was just an amazing experience. The film itself was really, really good. Totally incredible. The footage doesn't do it justice. I had a blast. That was awesome. I could have sat there for 2 more hours watching that. That was really cool.
All right, y'all, this was an amazing experience. If you love movies, if you love nature, this is the two best worlds coming together. If you love technology, that the seats that we happen to sit in the 400, 407 section, they were haptic seats, so it felt like a massage. There's one point where you're in a taxi cab throughout different countries. and it just felt like you were in there. It was just so immersive. Is this the future of film? Is this the future of movies? I actually think so. I don't know. These are too expensive to build. It'll be like probably 10, 15 years before that happens, but I would love to see the next Avatar here at Sphere. This was an experience unlike anything in the world. There's only one Sphere, and it's here in Vegas. For us, it's a recommend, but only if you're okay with the price. I mean, it's expensive, but there's nowhere else where you can see this. There's absolutely nowhere else where you can experience what we just experienced.
In addition to the haptic feedback that you get in your seat, there's also wind effects, you get smells. So very much like Soarin'. If you've ever been on Soarin' at Disney World, it's kind of like that, but like times 1,000. It was really, really cool and just helped immerse you into each scene that you were watching. As far as is it worth it, that's really going to be up to you. It is not cheap. Tickets range from $99 to about $249 per person. So yeah, it is not cheap. You know, I think it's something that you should do at least once to experience it, honestly. And there's not a bad seat in the house. So go for the cheaper seats if you don't want to spend too much money, because you're not going to get a bad seat, I promise.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Las Vegas Sphere. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like this video, share it with your friends. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll see you on the next recess.